Today we're looking at another one of Kuna, Idaho's premier neighborhoods. It is in a great location. It has some of the most amenities in Kuna, including riverfront homes, and will quickly be sold out. Let's take a look at everything in Indian Creek Ranch. My name is Brady and I am a Boise local and a real estate agent. I make these videos every week to hopefully help you in your move to the Boise area. If you find any value in them and think I deserve it, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any videos. And then whether you're moving here tomorrow or next year or in 3 years, shoot me a text or a call anytime. Now, Indian Creek Ranch is one of my favorite neighborhoods in Kuna. I currently live in Kuna and absolutely love it here. If I could, I would think about buying or building a home in Indian Creek Ranch, but I wasn't always sold on this neighborhood, and I'll talk about what sold me on it later, but I'm sure by the end of this video you will understand why it's a premier neighborhood in Kuna. Indian Creek Ranch it's located just off of Meridian Road as you head past the newest shopping centers in Kuna. So you're only 2 minutes to Ridley's, D&B Supply, Wendy's, Panda, Cafe Rio, Smoky Mountain Pizza, McDonald's, and a handful of other shops and restaurants. You're also 2 minutes from Albertsons, Walgreens, and then downtown Kuna. And even though you're super close to everything in Kuna, you still feel like you're living in the country. So you get a perfect mix of access to everything Kuna has to offer while feeling like you're still in a small town on larger lots and surrounded by farmland and crops. As you can see, these lots here are a bit larger, as I mentioned. They won't be quite half acre or full acre lots like some people might want, but will be larger than your standard subdivision. Most of the homes are 3-car garages or have an RV garage, which is great for a lot of you. And it is also split up into 3 different builders. You have Presidio Homes, which is an awesome builder and one of my favorites. Then there is Biltmore Co. and Sterling Homes with a couple other small builders sprinkled in. And all of these are higher end builders and they do an amazing job. And they range from $500,000 to $900,000. And this ranges widely because there's 5 different builders, and then each builder has 100 different combination of upgrades and floor plans. But in general, their homes are around 1,700 square feet all the way up to 3,500 square feet. So again, your options are endless and you can build something that fits exactly what you're looking for. Sterling Homes has around 5 lots remaining, if I remember right, at the time of filming this, and then they have 3 spec homes being built that you would have time to choose the design and upgrades for because they're not too far into the process yet. And then with the rest of the builders, there are around 5 other lots remaining, maybe a little bit more. And so in total, there are 10 or so lots still available to completely build on, and then there are 10 or so homes available to buy and move in pretty quickly. So there's still time to get into the neighborhood, but you will see something in a second that is a must-have and won't last long here. When it comes to the amenities in Indian Creek Ranch, we talked about how close it is to everything in Kuna, but it has a number of neighborhood-specific amenities. There are pickleball courts, a park, a pool, hangout spots, but the coolest amenity to me, and something that you can't get really almost anywhere else, especially in Kuna, is the green belt along Indian Creek, and then the homes that essentially have riverfront properties. I've been in these backyards and it is honestly way better than I thought it would have been. It is a big part of what sold me on this neighborhood. You can float the creek in the summertime and listen to the flowing water in your backyard, plus the green belt extends past the neighborhood and ends with a little park and picnic area. So you can have birthday parties, events, or just hang out. And this is a section that is not going to last long. There are only 6 home sites left along the creek. 3 are starting to be built and only 2 are available to build on from start to finish. So it is something that won't last too much longer. And if you want to stay up to date or you have any questions, shoot me a text or a call anytime. I'm here to help. And even if you're moving in a year, now can be a great time to chat and start putting a plan together, while having me as a resource 24/7 for any personal and specific questions you might have about moving here. And if you build in Indian Creek, that can be 7-8 months out. So definitely a time that you might want to start putting a plan together. And maybe Indian Creek Ranch is exactly what you're looking for, where all that we have looked at comes with an HOA, of course, which is $92 a month in Indian Creek Ranch, which is pretty comparable to other neighborhoods, and it's not too bad for the price for what it comes with. Plus you get to live in Kuna, which is one of my favorite suburbs in the valley, so much so that me and my wife live here. You get a small town feeling with enough amenities, and you're a quick drive into everything in Boise. Around 35 minutes from Indian Creek Ranch is downtown Boise, which will matter because most of you, if you don't like Kuna, then the benefits of this neighborhood won't really matter. So watch this video here where I go through everything you need to know about living in Kuna, Idaho, so you can decide for yourself if Kuna is going to be the place for you, and ultimately Indian Creek Ranch. Thank you guys for watching, and I look forward to meeting you in person.